Alright guys, Prepper Nurse 1 back here before I got the truck unloaded, and I put my sweatshirt on because it is a little chilly up here right now. Once I get working, I'm sure I'll lose the sweatshirt, but of course I have my 4 buckets of dirt, which I bring up on every trip, which will obviously go into the pile under the tarp there. But you know, like I say, every trip it don't seem like a lot, but it adds up. It's 4 buckets at a time. I'm amazed every time I bring things up here of how much stuff I actually have had at the house. It never ceases to amaze me. So I'm going to show you what I brought up today. And everything that I've been bringing up so far, all my preps and stuff that I've had, it's all stuff that I've had for a while. You know, like the propane tanks and the 1 pound cylinders and stuff like that. And it's just all kinds of stuff that I've had for a while. And I still have more actually at the house too. Because I left one of my propane lanterns at the house. I have 2 of my propane lanterns up here, and so I like to keep at least something at the house for now, but I have, like I said, I'm slowly bringing the majority of my things up here. So what I brought up here today, one of the things that I brought up is this PVC plastic piping. I'll use that for something at some point, okay? This is a sawhorse here, some legs for a sawhorse. Here's another sawhorse, and here's the tubing for the legs for that sawhorse. I brought up my electric chainsaw sharpener. I brought up my Roby sander. I got that up here now. This here is just a garden bag, and it's just got some, like, there's a funnel in there, metal scraper, and then just some gardening tools and stuff in there. So I figured might as well get that up here. I'm going to use that at some point. I brought it up, it's an extension. Another extension thing there. And come on over here. I got my my canner for when I do canning up here. Little hedge clippers and a little handsaw. All this here over here is all for my canning stuff. So those are racks to cool your cans. A little thing to pull the cans out of the hot water. This here is a homemade canning discovery kit. So it's got all the different stuff inside there that you need. Like the basket and stuff like that. So that's that. I brought up, these are just lids. So I got about 4 things of lids. Then there's a couple of things for the cans there. And over here I have 6, there's 12 in each one of the mason jars there. This here is actually, it's a 2-man tent, little pup tent, actually military grade. I got that from my brother-in-law, not the one that you guys seen on video. Or well, he was not really my brother-in-law, it was my ex-wife's sister's boyfriend, but they've been together so long they're like common law. But I got that from him. Roll of insulation, so I'm going to put that up high so that the mice don't get in at it, but I figured I would bring that up. I brought up a rake and then a shovel, so I have a few more of those type of tools here. I also brought up this mirror so that I will have that here on site. And then I had stopped at Wegmans, and I picked up dryer sheets and I picked up mothballs, and that's basically because I'm going to be winterizing the camper with that type of stuff, because our little mice friends cannot stand mothballs and they don't like dryer sheets, the smell of dryer sheets for some reason. I was going to pick up some more decon, but Wegmans didn't have any, and neither did the Walmart. So I won't worry about that today, but I'll probably run down to Dansville, and they have a Tractor Supply down there, and they have it. I know they have it. So so that's my load of stuff for today. It amazes me how much stuff that you have. You know, this is just 1 carload of stuff, and but by taking this all a little bit at a time, it's going to save me a lot when I do have to move up here permanently. And somebody had mentioned you bring all the small stuff up, then all you got to worry about is the big stuff when it's time to move, which is true. I'm not going to be bringing any more of the food up. I'm not going to bring my canned stuff or my MREs or something just because of the temperature changes up here for right now. But you know, once we move up here, obviously that'll all come up here. But these are all things that I can leave up here all winter and it's not going to affect it at all. So, but it's now that much less that I got to worry about moving later, and it just takes that stress off me when I get to that point. And and it's like, why not? Why waste the trip? So I'm slowly getting more and more of my things up here, which is great. And again, it's like now I have these things up here. In a worst case scenario, I have a bunch of stuff here. So you know, that's important to me as well. And so, you know, I like having all that. And it just makes me feel better having all that stuff. You know, because like I said, this will all get utilized in time. So that's it for that. That's a load of stuff that I brought up. So I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to get busy doing a few things, and I'll do another video a little bit later. All right, prepping this one out.